Germany's Foreign Intelligence Service, the BundesNachrichtenDienst, or BND, discovered a double agent, and he's been arrested on suspicion of passing state secrets on to Russia, Der Spiegel magazine reported on December 28th. German intelligence didn't actually notice the double agent passing classified Ukraine intel onto Moscow. The tip-off was from a friendly Western intelligence agency that helped Germany identify the employee. Earlier in December, German police said that they identified Carsten L in a treason investigation. The Russian embassy has declined to comment. The German authorities have warned of likely heightened Russian spying given the Kremlin's standoff with the West over its invasion of Ukraine. The German government expelled what it said was about 40 Russian spies in April. Citing people familiar with the investigation, Spiegel reported that a Western intelligence agency had found material in Moscow's possession that came from the BND and contained intelligence. The suspected double agent was the head of a unit in the BND's Technical Reconnaissance Department, Der Spiegel went on to say. The BND and the Attorney General's office have declined to comment. A government spokesperson also declined comment at a press briefing, saying the government took the matter seriously but would not divulge details about the investigation in a way that might benefit Russia. There was a second person whose home was also searched and also worked for the BND, Spiegel said. The second person had open documents relevant to the case on their work computer. The alleged double agent, Carsten L, had access to highly sensitive documents. And BND's shortcomings are no secret. In another German news magazine, Focus, in September, they published an interview with one of the most experienced intelligence experts in the United States. This expert said that he didn't see any reliable partners in Germany's secret services when it comes to Russia. And what's more, he considers the BND's Russia analysis to be completely useless. He describes the BND as arrogant, incompetent, bureaucratic, and useless. While some partners are obviously trying to help Germany despite its blunders, it seems Germany's BND is slow to accept help. Back in February 2022, the UK, US, Canadians, and many other countries urged their nationals to leave, and they pulled out their non-essential staff from Kyiv, while Germany and France waited until just 10 days before the attack on Kyiv happened, despite warnings from their partners and allies. The U.S. expert in the Focus article said in September that he feels that German agents are being held back by their politicians, who seem unwilling to accept that Putin could be up to something bad. He went on to say that one got the impression they were so lax about Russia because they were afraid of finding out something they didn't want to see. Because then maybe they'd have to do something about it, and they knew that the Chancellery and the German government wouldn't want that. Since the start of Russia's full-scale invasion of Ukraine, Germany has often been criticized, especially from the European Union and its members in Eastern Europe, for being too cautious. They see the German government as dragging its feet on supplying arms in particular. But Berlin has sent some weapons, including self-propelled howitzers and multiple rocket launchers, which have proven their worth in fighting against Russian forces. It's also important to remember that the German government has been forthcoming on sanctions against Russia. And it did stop the Nord Stream 2 pipeline project, supplying Russian gas to Germany, even before the Russian invasion started. Following the U.S. promise of Patriot air defense systems for Ukraine, the German government is also examining whether it can provide even greater support to the Ukrainian armed forces in their defense against Russian air attacks. Foreign Minister Annalena Baerbock said that, in the context of the Patriot shipment, we will also take another look at what we can deliver because we know that these air defense systems save lives. Find out more with the links to the sources mentioned in the description. Feel better informed? Make sure you follow me.